What is going on, you guys? I'm going to show you how I beat Yetuga in first Berserker Khazan closed beta. It might change going forward, so if you're fighting this boss in the future, it's possible it could be tweaked a bit. But for now, this boss is pretty tough, and your parry game really needs to be on point. So yeah, we're going to parry a lot in this fight. So I started the first phase with some light attacks. I didn't want to do too many heavy attacks yet because he will sneak in some attacks on you to damage you, even if it's just a little bit. So I just played it safe, did some light attacks, and then I waited for those parry opportunities. And that's really what we want to pay attention to, is just to get those parry combos down. And once he was staggered, or, I hit that parry combo really nicely and I got some time there, that's when I would do my heavy attacks. But for the most part, we're staying a bit defensive here. We want to wait for those parries, like I said, but also when it comes to his lunge attacks, him in the air, if you have the space, it's definitely worth it to dodge away. If you don't have the space and you feel like he's going to hit you, I found that parrying and then dodging out of it definitely can work, but you gotta be good with your timing, of course. When in all doubt, I would say block, and then maybe you'll hit that perfect parry, and that's even sweeter. Same thing goes for the second phase. If you feel in doubt that you're going to miss the dodge, just block it, because that's going to go further than you dodging and completely missing, and then he's going to put damage into you, and that just can be devastating. The second phase, of course, is tougher because he starts doing different moves. There's one where he literally pulls ice from the ground and then jumps in the air and stomps on you with this big block of ice. And I found that you cannot avoid it by dodging. You have to block this thing. So definitely block it, deflect it. Maybe you get a perfect parry. I was never successful with a perfect parry. I just assumed I'm going to take some damage here, but at least I don't die. So you definitely need to block that. He also does another move where he runs at you into the wall. If you're lucky, you want this to happen, where he kind of turns into the Berserker from Gears of War and he just runs at you into the wall and gets staggered. And that's where you want to put in damage as well. You want to avoid and dodge away from these attacks, just like you would when he's in the air and lunging at you. You want to dodge to the side, or as I said, you can block them as well if you're lucky. You can get that good parry. So it's just about being patient, waiting for him to do his attacks, memorizing those attacks, and then parrying those attacks when you can, dodging if that's possible as well. And I know that's kind of common sense, but when it comes to this fight, it's really just that, just memorizing what he's gonna do and then having the answer for it. And when you do have him staggered, that's when you're gonna wanna put those heavy attacks in and just get it down. Also, what I did as a little trick was when he was ready to go to that second phase and he was having that execution symbol on him, it has a timer on it, you can see. So that's when I would put in some extra damage just to lead into it. It's a simple way to get some more damage in there, so definitely do that if you can. Also, make sure to follow his visual cues, like for example, this move right here where he just kind of shoots frost at you. You want to get some distance on this. Run, dodge. I was too close, so I had to dodge and I took some damage here, but I did have that opening to go ahead and heal afterwards. The good thing about this boss is there's plenty of openings to recover, so even if you are hit, just do your best to survive his combos and get away, and then you can heal, you can recover your stamina. There's moments where you can do that, and that's the good thing. I never felt too overwhelmed with this boss. It was just a matter of just executing what I had to do to counter him. That was really it. So once you get that down and you've seen him enough attempts, you'll definitely know what to do. And hopefully my video helps. Like I said, it's kind of common sense, but at the same time, I think if you visualize and see it with me and as I'm explaining it, I think it'll help at least a little bit. So let me know if it did in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to play more of this game. But for now, this definitely gave me my fix, and I can't wait to play more, of course. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.